Alright, welcome back to another cold night out in the shed. So this is a bit of an update for you guys. Alright, so I have started to make a splitter, and as you can see behind me on the floor over there, I've started to make an A-frame for towing the car. I'll show you the splitter first, and we'll just go from there. Alright, so the splitter is just a simple piece of plywood cut to the shape of the bumper. With a 150mm extension. I will end up trimming off some of these sides as well. So yes, that's just where that is at the moment. I've got a bit of garden edging that goes around here, which will seal the gap between this and the bumper, because that sits a little bit lower than the bumper. It's actually mounted on the steel bracket here. I've got one here, and obviously one on the other side as well. So it bolts up straight up onto that, and I'll chuck up a couple of pictures now to show you what it looks like. Now the A-frame, currently I have just these tacked on each end at the moment. And that just mounts up to the factory towing eyes on the car. Just getting ready to cut some angles and stuff. I got my tow hook over here, tow hitch over here. So that will literally sit, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, on there like that. And I'll still be able to get to the bolts behind it. But these two pieces here are actually going to sit up like and mount in there. So, and then once that's done, I've got some gussets and stuff to put in it to make it a bit stronger, and a cross brace. And then we'll just give it a test, make sure everything seems to be okay and it's not bending or flexing or anything silly like that. Which it shouldn't do. It's reasonably thick material, so it should be okay. So we'll just go from here and see where we end up, I guess. Whether it works or not, it will be, whether it works or not will be another story. I might just have to, I don't know, keep on hiring a trailer or something, but it'd be a lot nicer if I can make this work, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah. Alright, so the A-frame's now all tacked up. I was seeing how high I could get it. I don't think my car's quite that high. I think it's about a little bit lower than that. I do need to double check, because I think that that hitch needs to be like level with the vehicle, so I might have to just space up the back of it, but that's not a problem. I just need to get measurements from my vehicle, see how high it is, but that's all good. Hopefully it's not too long. I don't think so. I think it should be alright. I mean, it's same roughly as a trailer A-frame, so fingers crossed that's all good. The only issue is I'm not going to be able to run my bumper, so that's a bit of a pain. Hopefully I can still run my intercooler piping, especially the pipe on this side. I think so. I think I should still be able to run my intercooler piping on this side, so that's okay. So I don't mind having to take the bumper off, because I'm going to have to take the splitter off again, on and off anyway, so that should be good. I might just build like a shield or something mounted off this here, just to protect the intercooler from stones, etc. But other than that, it should be okay. I think it's going to be fine. So that's cool. Alright, well, tomorrow I will measure up this hitch and weld it all up. I might put some bracing and another brace here in the middle or something, and I might have to level that out, then should be all good. I'll just put a chain on it, just run a cord down this tube here, and I'll just go up and I'll go through the headlight, because the headlight on that side has already got the cold air holes in it. So I'll just run the cord straight through there, and then I'll put a trailer plug right there in front of the air filter, and then that way I can just plug it straight in and run the tail light. So that'll be good. I'll be happy with that. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to use this to get to some events and should be all good. Alright, well, I'll catch you in the morning. Okay, so it's another night. I didn't film anything so far, but I finished up my A-frame. It's all fully welded now, and I had to do a couple little bits and bobs in it, which I'll show you now to show you how it turned out. But it turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. So just needs a lick of paint and should be really good. Hopefully tomorrow I might just take her for a test tow and see how she goes, and yeah. Okay, so that there is currently the height of my tow bar on my surf. Actually, it's just slightly higher. So the idea was I needed to measure that so then I could see if I could keep the bumper on or not. So what I've done is here to level out the hitch, I've stepped it up at the back and built a box underneath that and put that all on. And then down here, what I did here is I cut across the top, measured back 5mm, cut across and then V'd it out and bent it up. So she's got a bend in it now, and that way she clears underneath the bumper. The idea was not to have to take the bumper off. If you can see through there, it's got a couple of pins, and it will have a linch pin on the inside of that, stop that from rocking and rolling. I've put some 6mm gussets on, just for a bit of extra strength, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it just needs a lick of paint. I'll give it a test and see if it does anything silly. It might need maybe some more supports through here, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So next up will be the splitter, but I might do that tomorrow night, as it's getting pretty late now. It's actually took me a lot longer to weld all this up than I thought it was going to, so yeah, so I'll rip into that tomorrow night. Alright, so the splitter's on. I've just got to finish pop riveting on the garden edging strip, which stops the air from going between the bumper and the splitter. So I've just got to finish pop riveting that on. So I'll pull that off and I'll show you. I had it bigger, I had it 150mm out, but it was just a bit too big, and I just thought I'd go for something a bit shorter, and hopefully it won't get as much pressure and won't require so much strength in it. So yes, I'll pull it off and I'll show you what I've done to it. Okay, so here it is here. So on the back, holding the garden edging, there's a whole bunch of aluminium brackets. I didn't film making those because, as you can probably assume, that was a bloody tedious job. Underneath, I have just 2 supports screwed in, just made out of 3mm steel. That's just to help strengthen it. And then I've got a few screws that I need to just clean up a bit. So I've only pot riveted a couple of them, but I do need to pot rivet all of them. And then once they're all done, I'll hold it shaped just nicely. And then I'll give it a lick of paint. And that will be that finished. So that's all finished, and the A-frame over there, that's all finished. So pretty much all that's left now is to paint the splitter, and then I can start cleaning the car up. Oh, I've got to put the intercooler piping back on, because that's just off at the moment, because the bumper, because when I was making the splitter. So yeah, I put a bit of weather stripping down here, which just fills that gap up and makes it just look just a bit tidier. And I've just got to figure out, I might just put a strip of it in here as well on both sides, just to tidy that up. And yeah. Alright, so that'll be it for this week, as it's Friday today. The A-frame actually took me like 4 days to make, and then the splitter's taken the rest of the time, so not a great amount got done this week. Not sure at the moment if the foreign rotaries are actually going to go ahead due to COVID showing its head up in New Zealand again, so we'll see what happens there. If not, hopefully in September I'll be able to get out to do a test day. If not, I might have to tow to some little quiet back road and do some of my own testing. I've still got a bit of the boost control to sort out, and yeah, but alright, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next week, hopefully getting ready for the foreign rotaries.